As the world continues to process the emotional weight of this situation, more details have slowly begun to emerge, though not all of them bring clear answers. Instead, they paint a deeper, more human picture of what may truly be happening behind the scenes. In moments like these, rumors can spread quickly. Social media becomes flooded with speculation, assumptions, and sometimes misinformation. But it's important to approach this with clarity and honesty. As of now, there has been no official confirmation of any tragedy such as death or irreversible loss involving David Phelps. That alone is something worth holding on to. What has become evident, however, is that he appears to be stepping back, possibly dealing with personal, emotional, or health-related challenges that require time, privacy, and strength. And if that's the case, it changes everything. Because this is no longer just a sad news story, it becomes a story about reality. About what happens when someone who has spent years giving strength to others finally needs space to take care of themselves. Sources and close circles have hinted that this period may involve reflection, healing, and stepping away from the public eye. While not unusual for artists, it feels heavier in this case, simply because of how deeply connected David has always been with his audience. He wasn't distant. He wasn't unreachable. He was present. And now, that presence feels paused. For fans, that pause feels like silence. And silence, especially from a voice so powerful, can feel overwhelming. But sometimes, silence is necessary. Sometimes, it's the only way a person can rebuild. Many artists, no matter how strong they appear, face moments where the pressure, expectations, and personal battles become too much to carry publicly. And when that happens, stepping away isn't weakness. It's survival. Looking back at David Phelps' journey, it's clear that his life has never been about perfection. It's been about purpose. His music has always carried messages of faith through trials, hope through pain, and light through darkness. And now, he may be walking through one of those very messages himself. That realization brings a different kind of emotion. Not just sadness, but understanding. Fans across the globe are beginning to shift from fear to support. Instead of asking, "What's wrong?" many are now saying, "Take your time." Instead of demanding answers, they're offering prayers. That shift matters. Because in times like these, what a person needs most isn't pressure, it's peace. There's also growing reflection within the gospel music community. Fellow singers, worship leaders, and longtime collaborators have begun expressing quiet support. Not everything is being shared publicly, but the tone is clear: respect, care, and unity. David Phelps isn't being left alone in this. And neither are his fans. This moment, as uncertain as it feels, is also revealing something powerful. It shows just how much impact one life can have. The fact that so many people feel this deeply connected to his situation speaks volumes about the legacy he has already built. And that legacy doesn't disappear during difficult times. If anything, it becomes stronger. Because now, people aren't just remembering his high notes or incredible performances, they're recognizing his humanity. And that matters more than anything. So what happens next? The truth is, no one knows for sure. There may be updates in the coming days. There may be silence for a while longer. There may even be a return when the time is right. But whatever happens, one thing is clear. This is not the end of David Phelps' story. It's a chapter. A quiet, emotional, uncertain chapter, but still part of a much bigger journey. And if his music has taught us anything, it's this. Even the darkest moments can lead to something meaningful. Even silence can carry purpose. And even in uncertainty, there can still be hope. For now, the best thing anyone can do is simple. Respect his space. Hold on to the truth. And continue to support him, not just as a singer, but as a person. Because behind the voice that touched millions is a man who may now need that same strength in return. And maybe, just maybe, this moment isn't about loss. It's about pause, healing, and what comes next.